Welcome to yet another small little episode of SAFTAD, where the distributors, the wholesalers, and manufacturers are, and the retailers come through and order their stuff for the next season. So you are now in the fortunate position that you can get it directly from the horse's mouth, from the manufacturers and importers. So we are here with something different related to fishing, but not tackle and not bait. Rob Bimish from, well, in this case, I think DOW.
Yeah,
But he's a
nice.
Brentoni eyewear guy.
Yeah,
But you've got another brand, or what is it? Brand DOW?
sure. So DOW is our sort of outdoor camping. It's mostly knives and outdoor gear. So I brought a little selection this morning to show everybody. The first item is our Mont Blanc rechargeable headlamp, and it's just a really nice headlamp for the money. This is about $500 in the shop, $4.99 thereabouts. It's got a couple of clever little features that I think are worth sharing with everybody. So on the top, there are two buttons. There's a left and a right button. If you push the left button, it turns on, and with your hand, it's got a motion sensor. So you can turn it on and off without actually having to touch the button.
Which is very handy for the anglers, because now at night you come out and you're busy with the fish, and you're putting on bait, and your hands are dirty, so you just go pom pom.
Yeah, so particularly for me, if I'm beach fishing, surf fishing, and I've got pilchards and chokka and octopus on my hands, I don't want to put it all over my light. I just do that, and I can see to bait up, cast, turn it off, and then I can sit down. It's also quite clever in that it's got two functions. It's got this one is a beam, so it's got a directional thing, and then it's got another one which is a wider view. So I don't know if you can see there, but there's two. On the one side there's a directional light, and on the other side there's a wide light. So it gives you different light aspects depending on what you want to do with it. Then if you use the buttons on the right, it's just an on-off switch. So you can turn it on for your beam, you can turn it on for your wide, you can turn it on for both. Then it's got a red
proper
light.
light with both, eh?
Yeah.
So then you've got the wide
and the
focus.
Yeah, so that works really well. You've got a red, so if you don't want to lose your night vision, you can do that. And it also has, I think, a red flashing for emergencies, But just for $500, it's rechargeable, so you never have to buy batteries. But I just think it's such a great headlamp. I've got one that I keep next to my bed, especially if I'm traveling. I take it with. My kids have each got one in their room in case there's a power outage or something like that. It's just, for the money, it's a really good quality product. And then from that, I've got a couple of other little goodies here. This is a sort of a 5-inch bait knife. So if you're cutting up chokka or red bait or something like that, just a very nice little everyday knife with a plastic handle, so it can't rust or anything. And that's about $60 in the shop. And for that kind of money, it sits in your tackle box, and if you do lose it, it's really not the end of the world. It's super sharp, so you must be careful when you use it, but just a really good to have in your tackle box, use all the time knife. One of the things that I like to tell people about the DOW range of knives is that they're working knives. They must get dirty and messy and be abused, and when it's dead, you throw it away and you buy another one. They're not place messer.
You don't keep it in the safe.
They're not precious, and you want to they to get to work and get dirty. In a similar sort of vein, I've got this very nice orange handled knife, and what I like about this is it's a folding knife, so you can close it. And if you again are standing on the rocks, baiting up, that sort of thing, it's very obvious, so you don't leave it behind. So if you put that down on the rocks,
you'll see it shining.
You see it. I put a little piece of string through there just for me, and that lives in my tackle box. And again, just for preparing bait, cutting line, a really nice knife. That's about $150 in the shop, 200 Rand. Just a really nice everyday. It's big enough to do what you need it to do, but it's not so big that it gets in your way.
But it's also got quite a nice handle, so you can put some power onto it.
Sure.
You can really work it.
It's got a back lock, so it won't fold in
Yeah,
your hand
it won't
while you're working with it.
And also as a bait knife, the bait knife always is when you're on the rocks and moving around and so on, it's quite dangerous too.
Sure.
If you're on the beach and you're putting it there by a cooler box, it's all fine. But
Yeah.
if you're jumping around, you don't want that. So then this one can
Sure, yeah.
double up.
I just think that color is so
Yeah.
good that you don't leave it behind. It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
the main thing for me there. So that was the second DOW, and then the third one is what we call an EDC, an everyday carry. So it's just a really nice little folding knife. It's got a speed system, so it's called an assisted opening blade. It's got a spring inside here, so you can see what you do is you take it at the back, and it opens up. And again, then you can take it out of your pocket. It's got a little clip on it, so that it sits in your pocket and it doesn't fall out. You can be holding something, take this out, cut it up, fold it up, and put it back in your pocket.
One-hand use.
One-hand use. And that, for a little folder, that's literally about $380 in the shop. Just really nice blue scales. Just a very, very nice little everyday carry knife that you can use for opening boxes or cutting bait or whatever. But just a nice little everyday carry knife. But these are all very much working knives. They must get dirty and messy, and they're not precious. They must be used and abused. And that's really the idea with the DOW stuff, is that you hammer them. You know, that's what they're there to do. And then from the DOW, I brought with me this, which is a range that we've been bringing in for a couple of years from Spain, called Joker. And this stuff is next level. It is absolutely beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's made in Spain, and if you feel that, you can just feel the quality and the workmanship. And
This is no joke.
No, this is proper stuff. This is glaze-mess.
Yes, this is glaze-mess.
It is absolutely top of the
Wow.
top. I want to tell you that knife is.
Let me show you too. Yes, see, this is next level. Eh? Look at that. Look at this, and you've got that.
The gut hook, yeah.
The gut hook, yeah.
So that's very much a hunting knife.
Yes.
It is a hunting knife.
Really.
But a lot of the guys who fish also hunt. I mean, the workmanship on this sheath is just so good. By sort of sales pitches, you must smell it, because it just smells like quality. But this stuff is just beautiful.
And the handle?
It's made out of antler.
Out of?
Antler, you know, the
yes,
horns.
yes, horns of what?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. When we ask them, they say stag, you know, and stag kind of carries covers a wide variety of stuff.
Yes, but this is beautiful.
But you must be careful that it is so sharp it'll cut your fingers off.
Yes.
But this stuff is just phenomenal. So this particular knife is about 4,000 Rand in the shop. It is next level. And for the guy who's got everything, the Joker knives are just spectacular. They really, really are. So what we're trying to do when we go and talk to our dealers is we're trying to give them a working everyday knife, middle of the road knife, and then this, which is that real top end stuff.
And the gut hook is really sharp.
Oh, proper. I mean, that thing is
and
ferocious.
It's difficult to sharpen that. Eh?
Yeah, it can be. You get those sharpeners that have it's almost like a pen, and you can use that to sharpen it. But you're going to have to do a lot of hunting before you got to sharpen this one.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's show it to that one as well. Look at that.
And so if you put it there, you can see it's just and the steel quality on this is just next level. It really is beautiful, beautiful stuff. And if you see this in a shop in one of your stores, it's really worth picking it up and having a look, because it is just such beautiful quality. And again, that's a really fun thing to sell, because it's so nice. You know, it's always lekker to sell
that's a soft point of mine. I'm a knife collector. I've got like 150 different knives.
You're stuffed.
For my grandsons, every time they turn 21 or something like that, they get a knife. A handcrafted, proper.
It's a sickness, you know.
It is.
My personal hunting knife has got buffalo horn scales on it, and it was made by a friend of ours who we actually supply with knives. and Louis made me for my 40th birthday a special knife. So knives are South Afrikaans a sikte.
That's a sikte, yeah.
You need them. And what I've worked out is that if I bring them home in the old box, then my wife doesn't know.
So don't bring it in a new box.
Don't bring it in a new box.
And a new sheath like this, a
yeah.
Joker one. Yes, well done. Eh? Now the last one I bought for my eldest grandson is a Damascus steel.
Beautiful.
Yeah, with hippo tooth.
Oh wow! Okay. Yeah, and you can get so carried away with it. I mean, and that hippo tooth will be like ivory. I mean, it'll be beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah.
And that stuff you want to touch and feel.
Yeah. And but it's in a little box and everything.
Okay.
So,
it's special, man. It's lovely. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Congratulations. I think something. Most of our anglers are hunters as well, or many of the anglers are outdoor people and so on. But you've got a couple of things that are really, really practical for our market.
And one of the things we do say to all of our clients and stuff is that if you see something that's lacquer, you must pick it up and have a feel, because a knife is something that you want to touch and feel, and it makes a big difference if you feel it.
You feel the quality once you open it like that. It's
lacquer.
Well, that's it. That's Rob. Thank you for spoiling us with some beautiful candy here.
Thanks very much.
Okay, see you guys a little bit later again. Cheers.
Cheers.